Welcome, Wastelanders, to another settlement tour. If you are not familiar with where we are, if you're new to the game or you've just never explored this section, we are, where am I? There we go, map. We are here, Charles View Amphitheater, right down the road from the wreck of the USS Riptide and Hangman's Alley, literally just right down the road. Yeah, there's Hangman's Alley, right over there. So, yes, this is not normally a settlement. I used a workshop, workbench, anywhere to turn this into a settlement. I was just kind of wandering around trying to find someplace new and interesting to turn into a settlement, and I discovered this place and decided to basically redo the entire thing. As you can see, there is a mansion here on the grounds. The bridges were here already. I did not add those. And I completely redid the entire amphitheater. I came in and basically took out all of the pillars of the community with extreme prejudice and basically confiscated this place for myself. So, here on the outside we have a nice hardy wall that surrounds it with some really good wrought iron fencing around the top. Helps keep out the riffraff. I have several entryways here. We have one there. One over here, as you can see by the big giant door, and the actual person walkway thingy up there, the little bridge, that is actually a functioning entryway as well. As you can see, the birds are just kind of like gathering in some weird random places because I've gone in and taken out their trees. And I love this gun. This thing slows down time and is extremely powerful. This is just something that I found while wandering the waste, and as you can see in the upper left-hand corner there, it says Legendary Slow Time. I've never found anything like that before until this gun. So we're just going to randomly pick an entryway here and head on in. So yes, we have this nice heavy-duty wall surrounding the place, and I do have some cutout grates there so that the water can pass right through. Nice little feature there that, you know, I like doing that kind of stuff just because it looks really, really cool. Let's go ahead and head on in. We have some turrets up top to give us some protection, and then inside here I have redone the entire landscape and get rid of all the nasty dirty trees, all the dead ones, replace them with some nice lively ones, and put down grass throughout the entire place, as much as I could anyway, to try and cover up all the nasty dead leaves that were all around, that you can kind of see some of the residue there. But this path is already here. I did not add this, I just kind of used it as my, I don't know, guide or whatever you want to call it as to where I was going to put the grass and where I wasn't. So down in here we have some nice little benches for sitting and admiring the wasteland view there. Got some lamps here to help light this up at night, and again we have nice big trees with some shade and color. And yes, we have a big mansion. So I stylized this entire thing after the buildings that are all behind it. As you can see, we have some of the same cues for the roof lines and whatnot, and the styling and all that kind of stuff. I basically just kind of copied their architecture and redid it here so that it really fit, because that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want something that just kind of looked out of place. As you can see down here, I kept with the whole theme with putting grates down there to allow the water to pass. I also added some fishies. As you can see, they're swimming around down in there. If you're not familiar with the mod that does that, if we come down here, it is G2M. G2M will actually give you some fishies and fish farming and whatnot. And I decided to add a whole bunch in there. I think there's even some down over in there as well. I just kind of randomly put them all over the place, just for the heck of it. So yeah, we have some more grass in here, some nice walls surrounding this entire building. As you can see, over here is the only section where I did not put down any of the green grass. It was just the angle is way too steep, and I didn't really feel like doing yet another wall or pushing that wall over here, so I just decided to leave that as is. So let's go ahead and take a tour of the mansion. So we come on in here, we got some nice marble floor, we have a little seating area with a TV. No videos of the wasteland here. This is just a prop. It doesn't light up or do anything. Got a game of checkers going on, some Nuka-Cola. We have a nice spiral staircase going right up there. This was a pain in the patootie to put together. The designer of this did not make it so that it lines up perfectly with all the different heights of the floors. So I actually had to make this staircase much bigger than it actually is. This is like, I don't know, 130, 150% bigger. I'd use Place Anywhere, Place Everywhere, whatever it's called, to oversize that, and that's also why you can see why the floor is kind of glitching right there. I actually had to change some of the heights in order to make that work. Huge pain in the butt. Yeah, so over here we have a nice little sitting area for the fireplace, and got a couple of rocking chairs and a little carpet there. I also built the chimney flue that goes all the way up there. Does not do anything, it's just purely decorative. The fireplace there, again, doesn't really go up. I just created the illusion that it actually does. I have a nice little curved wall here that I just decided to throw in as a little extra something something. And then over in here, we have the dining room and some glitching, apparently, because of the door there, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. So as you can see, these are back-to-back fireplaces. They share the same chimney and all that kind of stuff. Just, again, a little something I have been doing a lot lately with a lot of my builds, so I figured, you know what, let's just keep doing it. It's fun to line them all up. So in here, yeah, I got the dining room, got a nice little breakfast nook here with some coffee and cookies, and I don't know what that is. It looks like leaves of some sort. That's kind of weird. But, I don't know. Whatever. Anywho, so, yeah, we got some bread and some plates and whatnot. We have a full bar here because I absolutely need that. So there's a little dresser there, and then we have the actual kitchen. Again, we got another little table in here. Some lighting. Actually turn that off and on if we want to. And nice little stainless steel kitchen. Some more food down here. Don't think you can open these doors, can you? You can put stuff in there, but I don't know if it would actually show up. But anyway, we're cooking some omelets and some ham and eggs, or bacon and eggs, or whatever. We got some Meyerlurk stew brewing. We have cake. Of course we have cake. We have to have cake. Oh, some dirty dishes, too. I decided to throw some of those in there. So yeah, got the nice little dining room down here. Come on back over in this direction. Let's start with this way. Come in here, we got ourselves a nice little bedroom. Little bed over here. Some seating and some wardrobe and whatnot. And then a bathtub. Bathroom, obviously. Got ourselves a potty and sink. Functioning water, of course. And no rubber duckies this time. I decided not to, just to keep you guys on your toes. I usually put rubber ducks in there and whatnot. But anyway, this is the inside of this wall. So, you notice that this side here is wallpaper, but the outside isn't. Initially, I was going to use a different type of wall texture instead of the stone one that I had put out here. But the mod creator Snappy Builds never made an outside curved wall wallpaper. Only did insides. So I couldn't do anything to change the appearance of that. Obviously, I would have used a different wall that didn't have this, like, recess here and whatnot. But even still, like, there is a section for outside pieces, but they just never did that curve. I don't know why. Maybe they forgot. Anyway, over here, another bedroom. Ourselves some dressers and a vanity, and another bed, so on and so forth, and yet another bathtub. No rubber ducky, but same basic idea as the other ones. Oh, and apparently I forgot to put wallpaper on that wall, so let's just pretend that that wall has been wallpapered. And again, you got the view out here. That's the amphitheater itself, which we will be headed to after the mansion. Now for the upstairs. Yes, these stairs actually do function, and then I put this nice little, I don't know, pillar pole thing here to kind of hide the mess. Like this, you can kind of see it sticking out a little bit there. And then, yeah, there you can see how our floor is just a smidge lower here than it should be, just to make it so that you can actually make it up that step. And here's our railing that kind of more or less glitches into the wood one. Nothing I could really do with trying to make this line up. You know, gotta do what you gotta do to make it work. I wanted to use this type of stairwell instead of the stone one that I've used in the past from Hodgepodge. Got ourselves a nice little balcony just to come out here and enjoy the view. And then over here we have the library. Apparently there's some smoke too coming from somewhere. Don't know where from. I don't know. Anyway, so in here we got the library. We got a whole bunch of display cases as well, and lots of books. little table here for doing your studying and your typing and whatnot. You know, typical library. Got ourselves a fishy tanky. Do not tap. You can turn the lights on and off. And apparently that fish is irradiated, or he's doing his business in there. So we'll have some privacy. In here we have an office. And as you can see, we have the vault symbol. This is, I guess, owned by somebody from the corporation, the Vault Tech Corporation and whatnot. Maybe this is their own little personal sanctuary here. Who knows? Decided to throw that in there just for the heck of it, just to, I don't know, jazz things up a little bit. So, got some displays. Don't know if you can open these. Oh, yeah, you can open these. I forgot you could. Sweet. So, yeah, just kind of threw random stuff in there. We got a duck. Why not? Got a Brahmin head up there and some more display stuff. But, yeah, got ourselves a nice little private office. And over here, we have the master bedroom of the place. So in here we have our own fireplace. This is a nicer red, orange brick style, whatever, with the same texture as the chimney, just simply because I don't have that particular color of half wall like that in order to do it. Plus, all the other chimneys were the same design, so I decided to kind of keep that. Getting a couple more rocking chairs, got ourselves a little bar, and here's a view of the front yard, so to speak. Got a vanity and nice bed with a cover, some dressers. And then over here, I absolutely loved this whole thing that I did. I did a walk-in closet. Something I've never done before. Got a couple of wardrobes here, and then of course we have shoes everywhere, and a whole bunch of hanging clothes. And actually, now I realize I forgot to stick a pole up here. These are all just kind of floating. Yeah, let's just pretend there's a pole there, kind of like these guys here. So, yeah, we got ourselves a nice little carpeted walk-in closet. And of course we have ourselves some aquariums again. Got the little power armor aquariums, and this is all in the master bath, which I guess I forgot to put a door in place. Oh well, it happens. So anyway, a big giant bath room with a toilet here. Got ourselves a nice little thingy there. Yeah, totally drawing a blank. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so we got the bathtub in here. You can actually drink the bath water, though I don't recommend doing that. That's pretty icky. Yeah, some hampers and oh, I forgot to put a mirror. Oh well. So anyway, there you go. That's the tour of the mansion itself. Now we can go ahead and take a look at the rest of the design here. Come on out the front door, which I guess I never used an auto-close door for that one. But there are no people here other than a few guards. I was going to add more, but I forgot to reset USO again. Every time I go to play Fallout London, it resets USO and grounded because it sees me as doing something with a mod, so it's kind of annoying. Anyway, so there's the main door there. There's our little workplace workbench anywhere. Functions pretty much as a, there you go, workshop anywhere. Functions the same as any other workshop, except that you cannot have people here unless you use something like USO to just kind of make your own people through their clone section or whatever. You can't even do it using the cheat terminal because it doesn't recognize this as an actual settlement. So, yeah, I got turrets pretty much everywhere, all different types, pointing in all different directions to give us maximum protection. We got docks out here with our own little boat. I decided to go with the version without the sails, just for the heck of it. Some lanterns out here. Nice little curved dock comes up here. We even have some little steps to help you get up and over the curb there. And some seating out here for people who want to watch the show. We have a show going on. We even have a bunch of spotlights. I didn't do much to this other than clear it out, and I replaced the pillars that were here initially. I think, yeah, they were this style ones, and they didn't really serve any purpose, and they were just kind of broken. I decided to put brand new ones in, and then put a little miniature, I don't know, roof type thing up there just for the heck of it. So we got some burned barrels here that I think are normally part of the place when you first arrive, so I just kind of left them, threw in some cameras. Maybe they're recording this, who knows. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of actors here all in the middle of a scene. They are just battling a super mutant down there, and they won. And so we have a nice little backdrop for the city down there, and We have ourselves a little mixing board, another camera. Nuka-Cola girl just kind of chilling up there. I don't know why, I just kind of threw her there because why the heck not? And then if we come back here, we have some of the posters I just kind of left in place. Then we have another backdrop that I decided to kind of throw in here so that, you know, it looks more like an actual amphitheater. And, you know, they have this kind of stuff set up so that if they wanted to change scenes, they just roll this one out of the way and scoot that one up front, and there you go. So yeah, got this all built with nice green grass here. And again, here's our main entryway. I had to make these doors gigantosaur sized in order to make it fit the gap here without doing some kind of framing or anything like that. I wanted this to be nice and big and open. And that's what we went for. So yeah, putting all this green grass in here, this took me many hours. And as you can see, there are still some places where I didn't get it fully covered and just kind of left it. It was becoming a nightmare, and just to get it as looking as nice as it is was a huge production. So coming here, I didn't do really much of anything to the building other than rebuild it piece by piece so that I can move it about because of the green grass and whatnot. I actually had to move everything up in order to make it work. So everything has been raised by about, like, I don't know, a foot higher than it normally was. So out here we just have a, I don't know, waiting room. Got a couple of chairs, a nice little fan and light, and a computer that isn't working properly. Oh well. And then in here we have the main office. Oh, a screwdriver. Apparently, I must have missed that one. Yeah, so this is the main office of the person who, I don't know, directs the plays or something. I don't know, choreographer, whatever you want to call him. So got the casting couches here. Oh, did I really say that? And he's got a guitar, and of course he's got his own little bar and some shelves and whatnot, and his little desk with the communists from space, apparently. Interesting book. Yeah, sure. So anyway, there you go. So that's the offices. And then I said before that this little skywalk thing here actually does serve as an entryway. So let's go ahead and get Dizzy heading on up here. And get all the way to the top, and we have a guard here. I made these guys before I messed up USO, so they just kind of chill here. This guy's always in the wrong spot. I take him and I put him there, facing that way, and he always ends up backwards. I don't know why. Yeah. But at least because this is pre-existing textures, they're not falling through onto the ground. I did not build this skyway. This was here, so they just kind of chill, and yeah, there we go. So up here we have a gate, and I left all the fencing and everything up here so that nobody can just kind of climb in and out. It's not too easy to do with the, you know, being up here and everything being curved and whatnot. But yeah, so this is all still fully functional. It doesn't matter if anybody comes up on this side. If they approach the gate and they're not welcomed, they will fire upon them and do their duty. So there we go. Let's toggle some free cam here and take a look at this place from up above. So yeah, this was a giant labor of love. As you can see down here, we have some little grates down here again to kind of let water pass through, and actually you can see the grass is glitching into view there, but whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, this was a gigantic labor of love, especially doing the grass. That was, like I said, countless hours just doing that to make it look right and look perfect. I'm so glad, like, the bridges and whatnot were here to kind of add to the atmosphere and give me some inspiration to build with and to design into. As you can see, like, you know, we got the pillars and whatnot all up in there, so cool stuff. This is a fun location to build at. Very tricky to kind of pick a theme, and I didn't really want to do anything that would ruin the whole amphitheater look and feel. And I think I kind of nailed it, making this kind of its own little thing. I don't know. I wouldn't even really call it a settlement, to be honest. It's just kind of, I don't know, an oasis in a sense. So anyway, there you go. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Got plenty more new content coming. Very often, though. I think we're up to like 3 or 4 days a week now with different stuff, so I hope you guys are all enjoying that. And if you got any questions or comments, any settlements you'd like to see me build, please leave it down below. I do read and respond to pretty much all the comments, and you guys are awesome. And I will see you all very, very soon. Until next time, don't get irradiated.